In today's episode, we are going to have a look at K&F Concept SA254T1 tripod. This tripod comes with KF28 ball head. If you want to purchase this product, I will put links down in the description and also discount code. When I first started to build my camera gear, there was a lot of things to consider. And picking camera gear was super difficult when I first started because I didn't have so much knowledge. Finally, I decided which camera I want, then I got that one, some extra batteries, some SD cards. After a while, I realized I need a tripod. And then my biggest nightmare has begun. I didn't have so much budget, and when I checked the tripod prices, I was like, what? Then of course I went with the cheapest option. I got something like this, and of course this happened after a while. And cheap tripods are biggest mistakes that you can make because these are not trustworthy and they are not handy. Of course they can hold the camera, but you cannot trust these. As you see, they go to pieces, and if you have some camera gear, which is most probably costing, and if they fall down and if they break, I don't think that's a good thing. Then maybe you got something like this, you were thinking this will be fine, but this wasn't high enough, of course. So at that point, most probably you have understand, like me, that you have to invest on a tripod. And finally, when I decided to buy a tripod, I went to internet and I started searching, and there was a lot of options to pick from, and I couldn't find it. It was impossible because after I used those cheap tripods, I had experience and I was looking for specific stuff on a tripod. And that's where it got really complicated because I was using my camera mainly for video, and I wanted something lightweight, but also I wanted that it will be stable, that I will not have troubles. I finally found some sort of a solution. I had to build my own tripod basically because I had to buy the legs separately, and I also had to buy the video head for the tripod, and which is currently I am using. It's a Benro tripod, and this costed around total $450 or something, but it's not lightweight for sure. It stays on the studio. If I want to take it outside, I have to go with the car. I don't think I'm gonna put that tripod to my backpack and carry it all day. So long story short, everybody has different needs when it comes to tripod. If you're a photographer or a videographer, you're already looking totally different tripods. If you're a videographer, most probably you are looking for a video head on that tripod. You want that it will be stable. On a tripod, of course, it's a general thing that you want that it will be stable. And if you're a photographer, you will be totally fine with the ball head and a stable tripod with different shooting angle capabilities. But if you're a videographer, just a tripod, just a standing tripod is fine for you, and with the video head you will be, pretty much done. That's what I did. I just got my tripod with 3 legs and I attached a video head to it, and I was totally fine. I was also looking something specific on my tripod, and that was the key function where I was making a decision. I picked a tripod which I'm able to do overhead shots. Biggest problem that I had with my Benro tripod was it wasn't high enough. When I was doing top-down shots, it was going high, of course, but it wasn't sometimes high enough. I wanted something more high. Then I started to search different options, different leg types that I can maybe attach my camera other way around than a tripod. Before we further ado, in this channel I'm doing tech review, gear review and unboxings, and if this kind of content interests you, please crush the subscribe button, and if you liked what you have seen so far, please crush the like button as well. It helps the channel a lot. There's no such thing called perfect tripod, and if somebody says this is a perfect tripod, I mean, I would find something which is not perfect on the tripod for sure. But of course it depends to the consumer. What kind of leg type it has, what kind of functionality it has, how heavy it is, what kind of materials it has been built, and what kind of head it has. Is it capable to do top-down shots? Does it have ball head or does it have video head? You cannot find all these functionalities in one tripod. I mean, something has to be different. So that's why I believe there's no such thing called perfect tripod. Long story short, after all these experiences that I had with the tripods, I finally made a choice with my own tripod and I'm happy with it. But when I got this tripod from K&F Concept, I'm really super hyped about it and I want to share this experience with you. Before we continue, let's do the unboxing first. Disclaimer, K&F Concept sent me this tripod for review, but they are not gonna see this review before you. In fact, they have said you can be honest on your review, which I really respect because it proves that they believe in their product and I can understand why. Height is a key function in this tripod. There is also other stuff that I like about this tripod. I said this before in this channel, if I'm getting a product, I'm getting super happy if there is a carrying case for that product. And this also comes with the carrying case and I think it will last for quite a long time, which is a plus for me. Let's talk about the size of this tripod. The tripod itself weighs, without the ball head, 1 kilo 760 grams. And with the ball head, total weight is 2 kilos. That's really ideal for a tripod in this price tag. Also, I would like to show you how small it goes. As you see, this tripod is not so short and there's a reason for that. And I really like that reason. This tripod goes so high, and which is a key function catched my eye on this tripod, and I got in love with it. Because with my Benro tripod, the top-down shots are still nightmare because the tables are high, but the tripod is not going so high. It's really good for example, concerts or maybe weddings. And if there's people walking around, they will not be seen when you're shooting in the highest position because it's super high that, I mean, it's not possible somebody will pass, in front of your lens. As long as you're not shooting some basketball player's wedding, I think you will be totally fine. Also, another super cool feature which comes with the package is that when you're doing those top-down shots, since this tripod is going super high, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of table you have, you will be able to use any kind of lens to accomplish those amazing top-down shots because this tripod goes super high. I think this is a key function on this tripod, and it's also super stable if you put weight to hook which is underneath. Since now it's closed, let's talk about the functionality of this product because we can go step by step and show what is good about this tripod. Some people doesn't like these twist locks, but actually I like them. And those people complain that these are hard to open and close, but I don't think they know how these works. Because these are quite fast and easy to open and close, and I didn't have any problem. And I also picked my Benro tripod with these because I think these are super fast and also easy to maintain as well. So quick demonstration how these works and how you should use them. I mean, you don't open these one by one, and if you do that, of course it will take time, you know? Of course you can do that, it's not super difficult, but basically you just grab it, all of them, same time, and you twist them, and all of them is opened, and then you open them one by one, then you lock them. That's done. And when you want to close it, you just turn the tripod upside down, and you just undo legs one by one. And they, as you can see, go easily down, and also you lock them same time, and that's it. I mean, this is so easy, and I don't understand why people doesn't like these, because also, as I was saying, these are easy to maintain. You just open them, you can open them fully, so if there's dust or anything, you can just brush these and put a little bit of oil, and then done. I mean, you just clean a tripod, and with the locks, it can be difficult to maintain those, but with these I didn't have any issues. In this tripod, twist locks are working totally fine. Another function in this tripod is this locking mechanism. There's 3 sections of locking mechanism, so if you want this really high, you can open it all the way through, but if you want it close to the ground, you can put it like this. So it will be close as possible to the ground. If you want more stable tripod, then of course you can go for the middle. And this has spring mechanism, you just press and hold, and then it just stays open, and when you let go, then you can decide which section you want to keep it in. Another feature with this tripod is this tripod is also monopod, and I think this is the highest monopod that you can get. You will also see it in a second. To do that, you have to unscrew this one, which has a soft foam here, and this is good for in colder environments, because you don't want to touch, freeze metal if you're in a cold environment. For example, I'm living in Finland. In the winter it goes -30, -40 sometimes even, so if you use it outside, it's nice to have this foam. Trust me, it becomes really handy. So to make it monopod, you just unscrew this and you attach it here. So if you want to do top-down shots, you can do with this tripod, and it's really super easy. With my Benro tripod, it's a little bit of a hassle, because it has different kind of mechanism when you want to turn it to top-down shot tripod, but this has super simple mechanism. You just unscrew one notch, which is over here, and after that the center column goes up, and when it's all the way up, you just let go, it goes down, there you go. I mean, you already have for a tripod for the top-down shot. You can open it all the way if you have to, if you know what I mean, if you don't want to see the legs and such, this is handy. But if you want more stability, you can of course put it a little bit back. Before I explain you this ball head, I have to actually take it away and show you something what I really liked on this tripod, which I don't have on my Benro tripod, and which is costing way much more than this. I mean, this tripod is designed so well, and they have thought about everything nearly, so this is gonna be proof of that, by the way. So if you take this bolt away, you're able to take this outside, and this head also goes away, and you can put this back here. So there is 2 sizes in this bolt, which makes this bolt function really unique. You can, as I was explaining, attach your gimbal over here, and you can put this here. Then you don't need to find different sizes of threads for different kind of equipments. You can attach a microphone or a gimbal, as I was showing, or directly your camera. You can put it here with the small bolt, or of course if you want to attach a video head or a ball head, then you can use this big thread. I really liked what they have done with this section of this tripod. You can attach your camera straight here, and you can use this ball head somewhere else, and I think you're getting so many things and so many value when you're getting this tripod. That's why I wanted to show this function to you also. So let's put this ball head back here. Then I can explain you better what I really liked on this ball head. I prefer to attach my camera like this. The leveler is in the back and the screw is on the front. Then I'm able to see if my tripod is on level or not. Then I can fix it easily with one notch, which is over here, and then after it's on level I can screw it, and there you have it. And another feature I really liked about this ball head is the action on this. It feels like it's a fluid head on like my video tripod, and I think you can do quite fine pan shots with this, and it really feels smooth, that I can tell. That I really like on this ball head for sure. I mean, if you're on a budget and if you want to accomplish some simple pan shots with this, I think you will do really pretty jobs. And also if you want to do panoramic shots or something, there's 360-degree angle markings on this ball head, which is also super handy. If you unscrew this notch, maybe you can do some also other kind of shots, video shots with it, but I don't think it will be super smooth, but maybe you can, you know, be super stable and, you know, pull it out. But this pan action is like butter. I can highly recommend just this ball head. I don't know if they're selling it separately, but it comes all together. The value what you're getting from this tripod is, I don't know if you can beat this. I mean, it's super pleasing to use, and also the functionality on this tripod is really good. I don't know if it will last, if it will go to pieces, because that happens by use. So if you want to see that, you have to subscribe to the channel and stay with me. Another feature with this ball head, if you forget to screw it all the way down this ball head, it will not fall down. But if you unscrew it completely and if you put your camera, then you have to be careful, it will, you know, fall down. But there's a solution for that. I use these for my camera gear, and I have these plates for all my cameras, and if you're gonna straight use this, you have to be careful with this. So if you all the way unscrew this, it will come out, but if you forget to tie it really well, it will be secured. But something to be aware of, if you attach to your camera here, make sure that you screw this well. Another function I forgot to mention on the main tripod itself is this bolt place over here. So you can attach a small rig monitor arm or something, and you're able to attach microphones, lights, whatever you can think of. I think that's a nice touch as well. So I have been explaining about the good stuff about this tripod and functionality, which I almost liked everything on this tripod, but there's a couple of things, of course, which I didn't like on this tripod as well. We have to talk about those. In the beginning of the video I was explaining there's no such thing called perfect tripod. Of course, for some people some tripods will be really amazing because maybe their needs will be fulfilled in those tripods, but for some people those tripods will be also garbage. So in this tripod there's also cons. I mean, they are not so big issues, but I have to talk about those as well. For example, right now everything is, you know, locked down, center column and all the notches. But if you force here, as you can see, it's turning. I don't think you will force it this much, but if you do, in some cases, there's a little bit of a movement here, but I'm really forcing it really much. I don't think you're gonna force it this much, but something to be aware of. Another thing what I didn't like about this tripod, I mean, it's really ironic because, as I was saying, this tripod goes super high, which is super good for some people, but when it goes super high, it's not super stable as well, because as I was saying, this is 2 kilo tripod, so it's not like, you know, super heavy duty tripod. And in the beginning of the video I tried to explain, and like, it's super hard to find a tripod which covers all those needs. So it's just 2 kilo tripod, so that's why when it goes super high, then you have to put really quite much weight to it to make it stable, but if you manage it, then it's totally fine. So do I recommend this tripod? Absolutely. I mean, for this price range, the value you get from this tripod is, I believe, amazing. I cannot try all the tripods in the market. Maybe there is a better version. I don't know if it's inexpensive or expensive, but for this price range, I think you're getting so much value from this tripod, and I believe for many people this tripod is amazing. If you want to see this tripod in action, subscribe to my channel, because for sure I'm going to be using this tripod a lot, especially for the top-down shots. This is going to be my main tripod for sure. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. Crush the like button if you liked the video. Reminder, you can find the links again for this product with a discount code. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.